as if you're a distributor or a guest. Okay? Who wants to start? All right.
My name is Ashton from Shelby, North Carolina, and I'm a guest.
All right. Yes, distributor. I'm from Shelby.
Supply Allen.
Maggie Rowley.
Angela Lofton, I'm a distributor, and I live in this receipt.
I'm Katie Maxey. I am a diamond, and I live in Grover, North Carolina.
My name is
Sarah,
distributor.
is your mom watching?
And,
Hi.
I'm going to be on the
Hey Jennifer, I'm from Boston.
I used to work in Boston.
Ashley, I'm from Forest City, and I'm a distributor. You're from Kings Mountain, but you live in Forest City.
I'm from Kings Mountain, and I live in Forest City.
I was like, I'm sure you're from Kings Mountain.
I'm Tia, and I'm a distributor from Kings Mountain.
Good deal. All right. So we got people talking. All right. So pretty much what we're gonna.
Let's move you around.
Okay. So if I just all the guests here, let me check product brochure. Everybody's got a product brochure that's a guest, correct? Who has not seen a party in here? You haven't seen a party? Not in here. Well, I mean, who hasn't seen a party? Like, not in here. You haven't seen one here. Who hasn't seen a party at all ever? Okay. Okay. They say, girl, I know you do parties. Yes, I do. Liz will be on you if you did not do parties. Okay, that's fine. We can go and kind of fill them in as we go. All right. Okay. So normally what I do is give out a party pie, which is what this says right here. Okay. So we've got the Have You Tried That Crazy Rap thing? Which is Have You Tried That Crazy Rap thing, and then the back is Join the Party. So just to make it a little bit easier, we're just gonna go over it up here. So you guys bear with me, all right? Who in here has tried a rap before? Who loves the raps? All right. All right. Tell me what it feels like. You put it on.
Tingles.
Tingling. Does anybody like have to wrap up in a blanket?
Yes.
You like or freeze it in?
I do.
I do. I've got
Freeze
one
it
on
in.
right now, and I'm freezing it. Exactly. Well, it's cold. Well, it's cold in here too, though. I mean, it's a little chilly in here. Okay. So, some people get hot, some people get cold. The good thing about this wrap is, if you are not tingling, okay? Has anybody ever put a wrap on and they didn't tingle? Okay. If you put a wrap on, you don't tingle, take it off. Because that either means one, it's old, or two, you need to go and cleanse that area because you have maybe too much lotion on or too much stuff on those pores. And so what's going to happen is you're not going to be able to properly be able to excrete all those things that we need in our body. Okay. So the wrap is really, really easy. You take it on. Take it out. You see that right there is what it looks like. I always tell everybody, I don't watch WWE, I promise, but has anybody watched WWE? Okay, you know those belts that they have? That's what it looks like, is it not? Okay, that's the best way to put it, all right? So that's what it looks like. And the cool thing about the wrap is you can wrap anywhere on your body. So where's everybody's favorite place to wrap?
Belly.
But thighs. Wrap your butt. I've done that before. You can literally wrap anywhere on your body from your neck down, okay? And then we also have those facial wraps that has the eyes, the nose, and the mouth cut out. Warn your spouse before you put those on because it can be a little scary, okay? So does anybody like facial wraps? Who has not tried a facial wrap?
Ah.
Even the men use a facial wrap. I don't have one on.
I just recently tried one on my first time.
They're also, so they do kind of have that little tingling sensation, but they're really good just to really smooth those fine lines. So the facial wrap's awesome. So you can wrap anywhere on your body. So you take it out, you put it on, and you see results in as little as 45 minutes, okay? Just a little bit about my story. I went to my first wrap party about 4.5 years ago, and back then, they say the term inch loss. Okay, we can't use inch loss now because it is considered a medical term, but I will use it with you guys just because I'm telling my story. So pretty much, I went to my first wrap party, put on a wrap, and my husband, I went home. Anybody that knows my husband knows that he is like into fitness and thought it was just a bunch of mess. That's pretty much what he thought it was. He was like, that's totally not going to work. So then we go to the Grover Fall Festival, and we walk around, and we come home, and I have lost 4 inches. That's awesome, right? There are people that go to the gym for like 6 months at a time that don't even lose 4 inches, okay? So what people really have to understand and what you really have to educate your clients on is this product is not just for you just to slap a wrap on and say, oh, girlfriend, you ain't got to get to the gym, okay? That's not what this is about. So people have to realize that when I talk to people about wraps, just like supplements, like my husband will do like the pre-workout and different things like that, that is to help with his workout. Same way that our wraps are to help, with our body and our workout and our lifestyle, okay? So you really have to educate your clients on that, because what a lot of people, that's how it works with a bad name, is because they think, oh, okay, well, we're just going to put a wrap on it and we're not ever going to have to go to the gym, okay? So to get the best results with your wrap, you need to drink lots and lots of water, okay? So the more water you drink, the better results you're going to get, all right? So I tell everybody at least half your body weight in ounces, okay? Normally myself, I try to drink about 6 bottles of water a day. I don't know if you guys have those Yeti cups. So like, I fill mine up probably like 4 or 5 times a day. So the more water you drink, the better, because what it's going to do is it's going to push all those nasty stuff out, okay? People always ask me, well, where's it going to go, okay? So it's going to come out when you go to the bathroom, okay? When you pee, that's when, all that nasty stuff's going to come out. It's not going to look different. It's not going to change colors or anything like that, okay? But that is toxins, because most toxins are clear, okay? All right. And so you can wear it for as little as 45 minutes. Personally, I wear mine for 2 to 3 hours. Who likes to sleep in there? Anybody? Okay. Like sleeping? All right. I'm all over the place in the bed, so yeah, mine would be like across the room. So that would never work for me. My husband. Yeah, exactly. Mine would be like probably in my closet across the room. Yeah, because for me, I'm all over the place. So if you like to sleep in yours, you're more than welcome. You just don't really want to keep it on for more than 8 hours, okay? If you do keep it on for more than 8 hours, it's not going to hurt you, but normally after that long, that gel on the inside kind of gets a little dry, okay? All right, so this is what it does. So that's a before and after picture. If you guys do not follow Kay Souter on Facebook, that was one of the first before and after pictures that she took as far as the business goes with a client. So it tightens, tones, and firms in as little as 45 minutes. It reduces the appearance of cellulite. Who hates cellulite? After childbirth, or sometimes even before childbirth, you know how cellulite is. And it gives you fast and lasting results from a botanically based formula. So what this means is that the wrap is 100% all natural. It's made with natural ingredients. The biggest ingredient is the eucalyptus, okay? If you smell the wrap, it kind of smells like Bengay Biofreeze. If anybody asks you, well, can I just put some Bengay on, put some saran wrap on and wrap? Have you guys seen that on Facebook? Okay, that's a bunch of mess, okay? No, you cannot do that. You cannot put Vaseline on. You can't do any of that, okay? So that is the biggest ingredient that's in our wraps. And the best thing of all is you can only get it from an It Works distributor, okay? So pretty much what that means is you can't go to Herbalife down the street, or you can't go to, a spa unless they sell this product, okay? All right. We like saving money in here. Anybody? All right. I don't care how much money you make, you like saving money. I do. I love to save money, all right? So we have pretty much 3 ways that you can purchase with It Works, okay? The first way is retail price, all right? Retail is just like you go to Belk's or you go to Walmart, and so you're going to purchase that higher price, okay? Second is a distributor, okay? And we like distributor pricing, but our loyal customer price and our distributor price are very, very similar, okay? And so that third way is being a loyal customer. And pretty much what a loyal customer consists of is purchasing at least one product from It Works for 3 months in a row, okay? So after that initial order, after that first order, so for example, we've got that, we just had BOGO. So for example, let's say they purchased BOGO the first month, then all they have to do is purchase at least 2 more months after that to get that 45% off. So I don't know about you guys, but would you rather pay $100 for wraps or $59 for wraps? Okay, that's gonna save you 40 bucks. I don't know about you guys, I'm putting some gas in my car. Okay, saving 40 bucks. All right. So that is exactly that's what the little customer program is, and so there's also a couple of other perks with that. After you do that 3 months, on that 4th month, you're actually going to get free shipping on all your products. Okay. After 6 months, you're going to get $50 in free products. And after in a year, if you decide you want to keep ordering, you're going to get $150 in free products. And you're also going to earn that 10% back in free products. So I had a little customer that has been with me for, oh my gosh, 2 years. And she wanted to just wrap up all of her little customer perk points. She didn't want to use them. So I messaged her the other day, and I was like, girl, you have 376 perk points. Do you finally want to use them? She's like, yeah. And she ordered like, I think 2 at-work systems and a couple of other different things. So it pays to be a loyal customer, okay? So what I personally do at parties for all the distributors in here, this is just a couple of the products that we have in here. I personally tell my guests at the party to turn over to the back of their product brochure, because I like to, there are so many other awesome products besides just what's up here. One of my favorites being the greens. So that's why for me, I always make sure that I go over this back part, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start here. So the first pack is that wrap pack, all right? That wrap pack consists of a box of wraps, all right? A box of wraps or a full treatment is what comes in this, okay? So 1 wrap is a sample, 4 wraps is a treatment, and 12 wraps, which would be completing that little customer program, is a procedure, okay? So like I tell everybody, if you want to get the best results, you at least need to do a full box on the area. So let's say you're going to the beach next month and you want to get your stomach looking right, then do that full box on your stomach, okay? And then you can move around, but just make sure you do that full box, all right? So the wrap pack, and then also a mini defining gel. So that defining gel lasts about a week, the small one. Now, when I first started this business, this lasts me like a week, okay? Because when I say that, I was like, I was drenching myself in this stuff. And so, anybody else do that?
I did.
Okay, I thought so. So you guys can pass that around and smell it. But it's pretty much the same thing that's in the wrap, except it's less potent, okay? It helps with eczema. It's great for sunburns. We take it to the beach with us. It's good for some scarring, different things like that. Bug bites. Anybody else? What else is it good for? Do you remember anything else?
Rosacea.
Rosacea, yeah. So it's good for different things. It's one of those things in our house where if we've got something wrong with us, it's like, oh, we'll just put some defining gel on it, okay? So we do that a lot, okay? So yeah, you guys can pass that around. That bottle now that I know how long it goes will last me about 2.5 months, just kind of depending on how sparingly you use it, okay? So that little bottle there is just going to give you about a week's worth, just so you can try it and see if it's something that you like, all right? So retail price is $115, okay? Little customer price is $69. That's some pretty good savings, right? Okay. So next is our skinny pack. For me personally, this is one of my best-selling packs. The It Works system is my best-selling pack right now, but this skinny pack before that came out was just one that I sold like crazy. Anybody else the same way? Any other distributor?
I'm still the same way.
Yeah. So it's one of those things where it's just, if you're ready to tighten, tone, and firm, if you want to lose a little weight, then it's something that, a lot of clients want to purchase right away. So you get that full treatment of wraps, and you get that big tube of defining gel that we just passed around. And then you get one of my favorite products, the Fat Fighters. Who likes Fat Fighters in here? All right, me too. All right, so I'm going to do a little demo for you guys real quick. So who ate something?
When you do it, so they can kind of see on there too.
Okay, who ate something bad for lunch? All right.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see who had the worst thing for lunch. What did you guys have for lunch?
Pizza.
Pasta. Okay, pasta's not good. Pizza. Pizza. Okay, so we're going to use a pizza just because it's a lot of fat, a lot of carbs. Okay, so this water right here, I want you guys to picture that this is your stomach, all right? So this right here is vegetable oil. We know that this is the worst oil that you can put in your body. So this is that pizza that Katie and Sarah had for lunch today. All right. And then my demonstration is normally not so ratchet, guys. I promise.
Sounds very ratchet.
I promise. All right. My last party, I left my little grinder thing. Okay. Anyway. All right. So right here is 2 ground up fat fighters. So pretty much what this is going to show you guys is how this is working in our body. All right. If we can get this to work.
Well, do you got scissors? Just cut it. Might be easier because it's gonna.
That's a good idea. Like I said, I normally am a little more prepared. But you said cut the other side?
Yeah, that's what
Check
I
it
would.
out down in the corner and you can, or you can just do it like this.
All right. I'm sure it's still gonna make an absolute mess. Okay. All right, guys. So you guys watch this. Give it just a minute. All right, guys.
Move it over here real quick. Whenever you get done with it, so they can see, because they're like.
All right. So you guys see what that did?
All right, it's got really big.
Okay. I know that totally looked nasty, right? Okay. So one of the questions that I get at most of my rap parties is like, okay, it's still not my water. What's it gonna do to me? Okay. There's another product on the market called Ally. Has anybody ever taken it? Okay. You guys have heard what it's like. That product is totally not white pants approved, okay? Ours is. Our product is white pants approved, okay? So, and what I mean by that is this product actually works in your stomach, okay? The other product works in your colon. So when something works in your colon, you'll be right over there in the bathroom, okay? And that is not a good thing. Because it's one of those things where if you guys are like me, you stay busy all the time and you do not have time to be in the bathroom, okay? So that's why this product is so awesome. I keep one of these in my pocketbook, in my diaper bag, in my car, pretty much. I've got like 10 bottles of these at home. I don't really eat that bad, and my husband eats 1 cheat meal a week, okay? But it's one of those things where, you know, does anybody crave chocolate in here or sweets or anything like that? Okay. So pretty much what they say is this is a really good insurance policy, okay? Just so you're not having to have all those extra carbs and fats. And then we have summer coming up, and if you guys are like me, when we go on vacation, what do? You eat. We eat out every meal, like appetizer, entree, dessert, maybe a drink or 2. I mean, we eat out a lot, okay? So it's one of those things. I have taken these 4 times in one day. I'm totally not kidding. Now, I very, very, very seldom do that. Has anybody else taken it more than one day before? Okay. Okay. So, everybody's like, okay, so that's not a bad thing, but like I said, for us, we should be trying to live a more healthy lifestyle, okay? So, like I said, I try not to take these every day. So, like, I went to Chick-fil-A today with my mom for lunch, and I got a salad, okay? Unless you need a little bit of a salad with your ranch, then, of course, you know, you don't necessarily have to take this. So, you know, but like I said, it's one of my best-selling products, and you can actually purchase this product a la carte, so separate from this pack. And so it's $23. Most people can fit $23 into their budget. If you can't, then you need to see one of us distributors in this room. Okay? Give up that one. Okay, so that is a skinny pack. Retail price is $189, and little customer price is $112. Okay, so for all 3 of those, and like I said, if you're like me, that defining gel and those fat fighters are going to last you more than 1 month. So then the next month, you know, you wouldn't have to purchase those products because you're probably still going to have them. Okay, so the next pack is the It Pack. Can you really come up here and help me get the greens and stuff out? Okay, so the next pack is the It Pack. So we have that full box of wraps, again, like we talked about earlier, that full treatment. We have a full treatment of the facial wraps. Who likes a lip and eye cream in here? If you have kids and you have bags on your eyes, like, it is perfect, okay? So we have the lip and eye cream, which really helps tighten, tone, and firm, and really helps with the puffiness, helps with the lines. Do what? Yeah, you can pass it around. So that's another product. I keep it in my makeup bag, and so it's one of those things where you can put it on before makeup. I even put it on at nighttime before bed, just because I feel like maybe I'll look a little bit better for my husband when I go to bed. Okay, so then also my favorite product, he likes the greens. All right.
Green cheese.
You like the green cheese? Well, it doesn't do the same thing,
I
but
Wait, hold up. What you mean it don't do the same?
it does. One is probiotics, one's prebiotics. Yes, I'll explain it in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. So, if you can take the green shoes and the greens together, then of course, it's perfect. You don't want to, normally like the green shoes is something that you want to take, when you're craving that sweet, you're craving that chocolate, or you're kind of hungry. So me, like I have an 8 to 11 o'clock, so like I'm about to starve. And so it's one of those things where, if you haven't, who hasn't tried a green shoe?
Your hands up, hands up.
Honestly, they taste like Laffy Taffy. Okay, so I know Katie gives them to her kids. If you have kids in here that maybe just don't like to eat and they just don't ever, yeah. So most kids really, really like them. The green, I'm totally off on a completely different subject, but the green shoes have 20 cartons of antioxidants and blueberries in 2 of those. Okay, that's a ton of antioxidants. Okay, so that's what the greens chew is. And so what the greens is actually going to do is the greens is going to give you your 8 daily fruits and vegetables. Who in here gets their 8 fruits and vegetables?
What'd you say?
Who gets their 8 daily fruits and vegetables? Girlfriend, you don't like the greens. Okay, that's all right. That's all right. So I'm going to actually, have you just taken it by itself? You just mix it with water?
I just mixed it with water.
Okay, I'm going to let you try it tonight, and I promise you'll like it. Okay?
Some encouragement.
Okay, so we're gonna do 2 things, all right? Okay, guys, so we're gonna do 2 things, all right? First, we're gonna mix it. We're gonna mix the greens first. All right, guys, come on now. All right, so first we're gonna mix the greens with just water, because I want you guys to be able to try both. At the last couple of parties I've had, some people said, "What, I mix it into too sweet," even though there's not any sugar in there. So first we're going to mix it without water, or with just the water, and then we're going to add just a little bit of flavor into it, okay? So I know you don't want it with just the water. So who wants to try it with just the water first?
I'm going to try everything.
Okay.
Is that a berry?
This is the berry. Have you tried berry?
Orange.
She does it just in water.
I like it.
My sister.
I like it with herbs.
She
It's good with apple.
She
don't have I love the berries.
Let me tell you what's good though. If you mix the berry with, or the orange with pineapple orange juice, it does have that sugar in it. And so we want to try to get her away from the sugar. But if it's between you taking it and not taking it, then mix it with that, because I don't know if you guys like pineapple juice. I love pineapple juice. So do the orange pineapple juice, and it's delicious in the orange. So when
good in orange juice too.
I put mine in the Pro-Fit smoothie in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even taste it.
yeah, so you can do that. Yeah, for sure. Because the taste is not strong with the orange. I would say.
It tastes like a berry and chocolate smoothie.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's one way you can go. Okay, so how many people, who wants to try greens at all? Raise your hand. How many cups? Who wants to try greens at all?
I want to try and do it.
It's just water.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's just water. All right, guys, this little bit of greens right here, I'm barely.
Actually, y'all wait. Don't wait on do it. Let them taste it together.
Yeah,
Don't drink it yet.
Don't drink it yet. Wait till we'll do it together.
Don't drink it.
It looks nasty, guys, but I promise it's really not that bad, all right? Who in here's ever juiced before? Do we have any juicers in here? Okay. I don't care what you guys say. If you guys don't like it, juice is nasty, right? Juicing is not very good, okay? And so, how many do we need? I guess it also kind of depends on what you juice. Some people can like it, but like I know people that like juice kale and all that stuff. And
What is greens though?
not my cup of tea. What?
What kind of greens though?
It is, but this has got like I said, like a lot of the different. This is what we call bioavailable. So as where this you need to drink it in 20 minutes. Okay, if you make greens, you need to drink it in 20 minutes, because let me tell you what. Has anybody had greens and maybe left a little bit in it and then left it sitting there for the day and then smelt it the next morning? It is like horrible. And that just shows you how bioavailable this product is, okay? It's the same thing with like vegetables and stuff. Vegetables, what do? They get nasty after, 4 or 5 days. It's the same way with this product, except that just goes to show how bioavailable this product is.
Did everybody get one without water?
All right, everybody get that? Okay, so, all right, everybody, you guys can try that. Tell me what you think about it.
It's better if it was cold.
It would. It would be better if it was cold. It would. It's gonna be better if it's cold. I told you guys, I make the biggest mess ever. Okay. I know. I don't have any cold water. It's never there.
I know.
Yeah, do that real quick. Just pour that out. Here, do this. Do this.
I'll pour that out here. Let me get that.
Pour a little bit out. You can even.
And so now we'll. Okay, guys, so Katie's going to go around. I haven't really told you guys exactly what it does. So Katie's going to go around and let you guys try it with this in it. I personally like to use this at parties just because sometimes at parties, people are like, ew, that's nasty. And so what I will do is I'll let them sample both. That way they know that, okay, if they want to drink it with just water, they can. But also if they want to add something. So this is Dasani Drops Flavor Enhancer. And so like if you look on the back of it, everything is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So there's not any sugar or anything in it. But it's strawberry kiwi flavor. So literally like you can just put a little bit of that in there and shake it up. And so this is how I drink mine because I don't like it plain with just the water. My husband does. So put a little bit of this in there and just go and get some of the ones I've already got. I have made an absolute mess. Yes. Okay. So what the greens is going to do is it's going to give you your 8 fruits and vegetables, okay? It's going to alkalize and it's going to detox your body, okay? So does anybody in here have a pool? Have a pool? Okay. So my husband and I have a pool too. So, okay, Sarah, what happens to your pool when the algae or when the alkalinity and the pH is off balance? What grows in it? Algae. It's nasty, okay? It's green, it's nasty. Yes, it's nasty. Exactly. It's nasty, okay? So our body is the exact same way, all right? If the alkalinity and the pH in your body is not balanced, then you're going to get sick. And you can also Google it that cancer cannot thrive in a body that's alkalinity and pH is completely balanced, okay? So I tell all of my clients, this is one, I've had people come up to me and say, one product in this entire product brochure that you would say that I need to get on, and this is the first one, okay? It's going to help get your body ready for weight loss. It's going to give you those fruits and vegetables that you need throughout the day. It's going to give you that boost of energy in the morning, and it's also going to alkalize and balance the pH of your body, okay? Also, it's not going to make you be in the bathroom, but it does help you maintain. So you're going to be regular, okay? Because, I don't know if you guys do this or not, but our bodies can hold up to like 14 pounds of waste. And so if you're not going to the bathroom on a regular basis, that's really something that you need to get under control because it keeps us bloated. And so that's what the greens is going to do, is it's really just going to help maintain normal body function, okay? So you can get it in berry or green, berry or orange, and you can also purchase it in these little containers here. Or you can purchase it in the to-go packs. I personally like the to-go packs because I can throw in a pocketbook and be ready to walk out the door, okay? So whatever you guys want to purchase it in. But retail price is $2.99, blow up price is $179, okay? Okay, turn to the inside for me, last pack. And that last pack is the new system. I don't know about you guys. My clients have been getting some amazing results. My husband lost 7 pounds on this within like a month. So, if you've got clients that, budget's a little bit bigger, this is definitely one that I would offer them. So the system comes with that full treatment of wraps. It's also going to come with the ThermaFit, which our ThermaFit is our main weight loss product. It's got the acai berry in it. It is a very good product. I've lost quite a bit of weight on it myself. But it's going to help with boosting metabolism and all that good stuff. Oh, yeah. So it's got the ThermaFit, and then it's got the greens in it that you guys just tasted, and it's got the cleanse. Who's used the cleanse in here? Who likes the cleanse?
I love it. Ship out finally.
Okay.
Should be here next week, maybe.
Yes, it is. They have been on back order. If you have any clients that have had it on, had to deal with the back order, that's actually back orders are not a good thing. Let me tell you a little story real quick. When I first got into this business 4 years ago, it was taking us a month to get wraps. Like, we could not get wraps, and I had some majorly upset customers. But what they have to realize is that just goes to show how hot of a product this is. I don't know if you guys have been on eSuite, but I was on eSuite last night, and I think we have 6 products on back order right now. And that just goes to show, most of it's on our skincare line, but that just goes to show that people want these products, okay? And so if your customers are getting a little back order, that's okay. Just, let them know. What I do is I'll normally have got, some samples of greens or green shoes. I'll send them a product brochure and some samples, that way, to maybe help a little bit, all right? And then it's going to give you that also shaker bottle. So that shaker bottle, you can put your ProFit in it, which is our protein powder. You can put your greens in it, and then you can put your supplements, and then you can, make your greens in it or whatever. So I love shaker bottles, okay? So the retail price for this system is $245, and loyal customer price is $147, okay? So pretty big difference in loyal customer and retail price, all right? So we also have a ton of other products. I am not going to go over everything because we would be here till like forever, all right? So what I normally do at parties for all of you guys that are distributors, normally I will just pick a couple of my favorites or my best sellers, and I'll touch base on those, okay? So for example, hair, skin, and nails. My clients absolutely love hair, skin, and nails, especially this time of year with weddings coming up. So if you want to grow out your hair, really help your nails and your skin, hair, skin, and nails is awesome. Let's see here. If you, like I said earlier, if you're having a harder time going to the bathroom, regular is really good for that. My husband had a baseball injury in college, so he actually, when we found this business, because he does body, weightlifting and stuff like that, he got on the It's Vital, and he got on the Relief. Okay, so if you have a lot of joint issues or you are in the gym a lot, that's a really good product. My husband lives by that. Also, if you have, if you're a man or, even women, and you have not tried New You, and you want to build that, that muscle, if you like to go to the gym, but you're having a hard time sleeping, New You is one of the best products that we have. I have a lot of clients that are on that product. Maybe they don't work out, but they just have a hard time with shutting their brain down at nighttime. So New You, they absolutely love that product. Okay. So I'm gonna go through, and I'm just gonna tell you guys what I use, and if you have any, questions about any of that, then you can let me know. All right. So I use the hair, skin, and nails. I use the cleanser. I use the toner. I use the lip and eye cream. I use the exfoliating pill twice a week. I use the Prevent Age and the Repair Age. And I when I was pregnant, I used the stretch mark cream. Okay, so if you've got stretch marks, that is something that you can still use even after you already have them. Okay. I also take the fat fighters, the greens. I do the cleanse twice a month. And then I take the It's Vital for Nutrition. And then my husband is obsessed with the energy drinks. Okay, so we have lots of the energy drinks on us at home. So does anybody have any questions about the loyal customer program? Any questions? Okay. So if you guys happen to think of any questions about the loyal customer program, just let me know, and then at the end we'll go over all that. All right. So we are going to go to the business opportunity real quick. All right. So I like to go over this just because I like everybody to know that there are 2 options when you are looking into It Works. Okay. You can be a loyal customer, or you can be a distributor if you just decide you want to make a little bit of extra money every month. Okay. So like I said, my husband and I got into this business 4 years ago, and pretty much we wanted $500 a month. Would $500 help anybody in here? Maybe. Okay. My husband and I, we both love to shop. Okay, yeah. My husband, actually probably my husband more so than me, between like workout stuff and golf and all that good stuff. So when we were young, I started when I was 22, and we had like $60,000 in credit card debt, okay? And as of this month, literally today, I just paid off the last bit of that credit card debt, okay? We actually didn't start hitting that credit card debt hard until about 1.5 years ago. So we pretty much paid off that much credit card debt in 1.5 years, okay? And we got into this business because we wanted $500 a month. So that's what I want everybody to understand. I started this business when I worked full time. I worked in Belmont, so I worked 40 to 45 hours a week. And I also was in the healthcare industry. I was a full-time student which I still am. I've got 4 classes left. Thank the good Lord above. So I'm almost done. And then, so that's the cool thing about this business is I worked this business just in between life, you know, just doing everything else that I wanted to do. And so a lot of people will say, well, I just don't have time. I'm a really busy person. Let's be honest, we're all busy, right?
Mhm.
We all have, you know, kids. Some of us are in school. Most of us have a full-time job. We have a house to keep up and everything else. So what people have to understand is, for me, I have built about 98% of my business through social media and word of mouth, because I know we all run errands. We all go to the bank, right? Post office, grocery store. We like to shop. You guys said that earlier. Okay. So it's one of those things where I just worked my business when I was out and about. And that's what was so cool, because instead of having to get a second job, like so many people want to do, this is something that I could do from home with my daughter there. And, you know, I didn't have to go clock hours and get paid minimum wage. Okay. So, step 1 is join the party. Okay. And pretty much what that consists of is it's $99 to get started with this business. When I joined, it was $199. So my husband and I, like I said, we were newly married. So we didn't have really a lot of extra money to throw around, much less $200, because, you know, $200 is like a power bill or something, all right? So we actually invested our tax money into the business. I had previously been with Mary Kay. I had sold Pampered Chef, and I sold Pure Romance. Don't ask why, because it was the most awkward thing ever. I did one party, and I was like, yeah, I will never say those words again. It was totally awkward, okay? So I always tell people, you guys can see me. So I always tell everybody, I'm like, okay, guys, just, you know, if you've been in multi-level marketing before or whatever, anybody can do this, okay? So like I said, it is $99. And the cool thing about that $99 is we get a box of wraps, okay? A box of wraps in that kit. Plus we get all this other stuff that you guys see here. Now, how much do we sell our wraps for? $25, all right? So what excited me was, with those other businesses, when I would go to a party, do you know how much stuff I would have to bring in? Like, I was coming in there with suitcases. Like, I needed my husband to come help me get into the party. And so the cool thing about this, you see that little bag sitting over there? That's what I brought here, okay? That's what I bring to a wrap party. My wrap parties normally, with anybody that's been to a wrap party with me, my wrap parties are not over an hour and a half, unless I get up here and make an absolute mess like I did earlier, okay? So normally an hour and a half tops, all right? You guys, your clients, your customers do not have time to sit in a wrap party all night long. They have a family, they have things they need to get to. So I get in there, we get them wrapped if they decide they want to wrap. We go over the party pad. You know, if they decide they want to be a little customer, they want to join our team, then we get them signed up, we answer questions, and we're out the door, okay? So $99, so for example, let's say it's your debut party. You know, you invest that $99, and let's say you sell 4 wraps. What have you done? You've made your money back. And for me, that's what's so exciting, because it's something where, let's say life does get in the way, and a month down the road you decide, I just don't have a lot of time. As long as you sold those 4 wraps, you're not out any money, okay? So like I tell everybody, this is a risk-free investment, all right? So, and like I said, that's exactly what comes in the kit. So we also have our It Works has something that they like for us to do. It's called an $80 auto ship, all right? And so I have so many people that will ask me, you know, well, why do you have to run an auto ship, all right? So let's say I got up here, let's say Jessica's not a distributor, and I got up here and I'm talking about the products, and she says, well, Brittany, have you tried the hair, skin, and nails? And she asked me about 4 or 5 other products, and I tell her no, okay? What does that look like? It looks bad, because it looks like I'm not being a product of the product. And that's what's so crucial in this business is you can't expect for your clients to want to purchase from you if you're not also taking those products, okay? So that's why when those people say, well, I ain't running my auto ship, and I'm like, okay, well, see how many clients you get, because they're, you know, when you get your own testimony and you see, they see that you're passionate, you're excited about the products, they're going to want to be your customer because they want to try it too, okay? So that's what step 1 is. Okay. So step 2, if you guys have ever been to a One Team One Mission, one of my trainings, this is what we train our team to do, okay? This system right here has gave me a 6-figure income, okay? This is what I try to do every single month. And if you are consistent in this business, you can do this, all right? That's what I tell everybody. You know, I'll have people that come to me or, you know, I'm chatting with them and I'll say, well, what rank are you? And they'll say, I'm just an executive. Nobody is just an executive. We're just a distributor. The only difference in me and any of you guys, it's not money, it's not, you know, anything else, is I've completed this a couple more times than you guys have, okay? So that's what you guys have to realize. So step 2 is enroll 4 little customers. So that's why it's so crucial to have that debut party, all right? That debut party is so crucial because it's going to be where you invite your friends and family, and they come and they hear about the products and the opportunity, and then they sign up to join you, whether it's through the business or as a little customer because they want to support you and get their own results, okay? So 4 little customers in your first 30 days. So I tell our team when they start to start jotting down people's names that they want to, you know, offer the products to, all right? So if you get 4 little customers in 30 days, the company gives you $120 in free product, okay? Now, if you're like me, when we first got started, I wanted that cash in my pocket. You know, like cash in my pocket right away? That's how I was. So what I did was, when I got those 4 little customers, I used that $120 in free product to buy wraps because I knew I was running my auto ship for my personal product, but I wanted to be able to take the $120, so I bought 2 boxes of wraps. I sold both of those boxes of wraps, and I made $200 in my pocket within 3 days after getting those, okay? That's pretty exciting. Then we have what we call applicator rewards. So for every 2 loyal customers you're going to get, it works is going to give you a box of wraps for $25 instead of $60, okay? So you're going to profit $150 just by getting 2 boxes of wraps for $25 a piece and selling those, all right? So within your first 30 days, you can profit $350 in your pocket just from selling wraps, okay? And I did that within about a week, okay? Because I was out there and I knew that I wanted this cash in my pocket so I could invest back into my business and get some shirts and all that good stuff. So that is step 2. And that's why we train our distributors to try to do that every month. And of course, you know, there are some months where we slip up and we can't do that because, you know, whether life gets in the way. But it's one of those things where if you're being consistent with your business, then for little customers, it's really not that hard, okay? So the next step is step 3. And step 3 is gather at least 3 qualified distributors and help one of your qualified distributors get 2 of their own distributors, okay? And you're going to go what we call Ruby, all right? Did anybody in here earn a bonus? $500 bonus, $1,000 bonus? I'm working. You're working, okay, because we got people in here working on it. And Miranda back there's working on it. Who joined during the $1,000 bonus enrollment period? Okay, yeah, we got some people in here. All right, so that's what's so cool about this business, all right? So let's say, for example, let's say you join this business and your best friend, the girl makes money too, all right? There's one, your best friend joins you, okay? Your second one, let's say your sister says, well, I can make probably $200 a month. So then your sister joins you, okay? Let's say your mom decides she wants to join in too, okay? Or one of your Facebook friends, somebody they see you posting on Facebook and they decide to join too, okay? Then your best friend up here, she's got 2 family members that decide she wants to join, okay? Just to make a little bit of extra money every month. And what's cool about this business is we can work it together. You know, we're a team. That's what we do. We work our business together. So that's all that it is to set you up for what we call Ruby structure. All right. Rubies make on average $599. Okay. This right here, I completed this step in a month. Okay. When I first started, I completed it in a month because, like I said, I was just out there talking to every single person that I could. All right. So also, what's cool about this business is you've made that $350 up here in wrap cash. Plus, you've also earned commissions off of that, all right? Right here with step 3, after your distributors that you enrolled get 2 little customers, you get $100. Who in here's got a $100 bonus? Those $100 bonuses are nice, right? Mm-hmm. We get them on Fridays. So, you know, if you want to take your kids out to, you know, take cheese or whatever, it's, you know, it's good to be able to have that extra money, all right? So with Ruby, you got $100 and $100 and $100, okay? That's an extra $300. That's $650, not including commissions, okay, to be your first 30 to 60 days, all right? For you guys that enrolled during that $1,000 bonus, if you go Ruby and you do this, that's $1,000 added on to everything else. That's close to an $1,800 paycheck, okay? That's what, a house payment, maybe a car, house payment and a car payment, something like that. All right. So that is what step 3 is, all right? And if you sign up during the $500 bonus period, then you've got that $500 on all this other income. So that's about $1,200, $1,300 a month. That's still great income to get in the business within 30 to 60 days, okay? So that's what's so crucial about this business is getting in the business and being consistent and being a runner when you get started, because, I know me, that's what I did when I first started. And so, some of us have a slower start than others. And that's what I tell everybody, this is your own journey, okay? So that's what step 3 is. Okay, this is the average earnings for distributors, okay? And what I tell everybody is these averages are pretty low, okay? When I first started, my very first paycheck was $46, okay? That was actually below average. But $46 for me back then, I was like, yeah, I got some gas in my car or whatever, okay? So that excited me because $40 is still $40, right? That's $4 more than I had the previous month, okay? My second check was $700, okay? Just from getting out there and working the business, okay? And talking to people. And that's what's cool is because, like I said, I was in school, 16 hours a week and working full time. And so it's one of those things that, I was, not 16 hours a week, 16 credit hours. So it's one of those things where, I was just working the business on social media, doing what I got to do. So as a distributor, that is $752 extra a year, okay? A distributor, an average distributor makes about $70 extra a month, okay? $70 will still put some gas in your car, maybe some groceries or whatever, okay? The next rank is executive. And executive is having 2 distributors under you, having 2 people under you that want to work business, okay? And that's about an extra $300 a month. Would $300 help anybody in here? Okay, yeah. Because I don't know if you guys have ever heard this or not, but it's a statistic that an extra $300 a month will help most people in America that are going through foreclosure get out of foreclosure, okay? So that's what executive is. Ruby, which is the rank that we just talked about, is $5,603 a year. And that is about an extra $599 a month, or that $1,000 bonus, or the $500 bonus. So you make all that together within that first month, all right? And that is completing those 3 steps that I just talked about, okay? Completing those steps. Next is Emerald, and Emerald is $10,213 a year extra, and that's about an extra $1,200 a month, all right? And Jessica, you earned $2,000 Emerald bonus. Okay, so Jessica earned a $2,000 Emerald bonus on top of her commission, so I know you enjoyed that. What was it you said your husband said?
Oh, he was like, oh my God, really? Really? And he's looking at it and he's going, he actually joined me.
Hey, there you go. He joined as a distributor.
After months and months of just, and I never said a word to him. I never pressured him. I just said, he's one of those very quiet people who does his own thing.
Sounds like my husband.
Yeah, so then he just thought that he was like, I think I want to do this. I'm like, okay.
Hey, and that's what we like. We like our husbands to get on board. My husband's also in the business with us.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where we can work it together and we make double the income. All right? Okay. So it's pretty nice. All right. So next is Diamond. And that's $23,000 a year. Okay. I don't care what anybody says. A lot of people in America don't make $23,000 a year. They really don't. They don't make that. And so that's what's so cool about this business is, let's say that you work this business just part-time. Let's say it takes you 2 years to make $23,000 extra a year. That's still $23,000 extra a year on top of your current full-time job income. And that's still great money because that's $2,000 a month. Plus, I know Katie here earned a $20,000 bonus on top of that. Right now, anybody that joins the business has a $10,000 bonus that they can earn on top of that. So that's the cool thing about this is, you can work the business part-time, you can work it full-time, whatever you want to do, but that's extra income on top of, wherever you currently work. Or if you're a stay-at-home mom, you don't have any income. So you can add that, in the household. Next is Double Diamond. I actually quit my full-time job when I was a Double Diamond. And Double Diamond is $54,309 a year. Let's see here. What is the $15,000 bonus? $15,000?
Mm-hmm.
So then Double has a $15,000 bonus attached to it. My husband actually promoted to Double Diamond last month. So it's cool because, like I said, we have that extra income on top of mine. And so people don't understand, it's crazy because in this business, like I said, you can sign your husband up. And when you get to the very top of this company, they let you start at the bottom again and work your way back up. And you still get that income. You still get all the income, okay? So you can have 4 Ambassador Diamond checks coming in every month. How awesome would that be, all right? I told my financial advisor that when we first met, and he said, are you serious? Because most companies won't let you start all over. It's called a 2.0 spot, okay? So a double diamond is about $6,000 a month, $54,309 a year. The next rank is triple diamond, and it's $104,842 a year. And it's a, can you remind me? I'm horrible with numbers.
What's triple?
Triple 30,000?
Yeah.
It's a $30,000 bonus. My husband and I actually earned, we went triple diamond last March, and we earned a $50,000 bonus on top of, because it was doubled last year, so they doubled those bonuses. So,
No, 25.
25,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Okay. So we earned that in March, and then like I said, on top of that $50,000 bonus. And then the next rank, we actually went presidential in May. So 2 months later, we went presidential, and so we earned another $50,000 in bonus. And so you can actually, right now, they still have those $50,000 bonuses that people can earn, okay? So presidential income is $193,896 a year. And so we are actually in the process of bringing my husband home right now. So we've been able to supplement his, well, for the most part, well, not with insurance and stuff, but we've supplemented some of his income at work. So we've been able to supplement some of that. So we're bringing him home so he can help me out. So then the next, the top rank of the company is Ambassador Diamond, and that's $585,909 a year. That's about $37,000 a month. That's, like I said earlier, people don't make that in a year. People don't make that in a year. So, like I tell everybody, everybody that joins my team, and, we sit down and we have a one-on-one. For me, from my perspective in this business, if it took me 10 years to make $500,000 a year, I would do it, because there is no job out there that you don't have to have a doctor. You're not a plastic surgeon, a brain surgeon, whatever. There's no job out there with a bachelor's degree, associate's degree, or no degree at all that's going to pay you $500,000 a year. Am I right? Okay. So for me, I've been in this business 4 years, and we're right here at presidential, and we're pushing towards ambassador by the end of the year. But it's one of those things where I don't care if it takes me 10 years. I'm still going to be making $500,000 a year for my family. And so if everybody will get that in their head and understand that, you know what, anything is possible, all our journeys are our own, and we just have to keep working and keep talking to everybody. And that's what I've had people, maybe give me a hard time about this business or whatever, but, at the end of the day, this is my income, and I don't care if I'm, selling skinny wraps or not. Like I said, that's my biggest thing is this business has been a blessing for our family. We've been able, like I said, to pay off $60,000 in debt. We were able to hire a financial advisor at 26, and most 26-year-olds can't do that. So it's one of those things where, hard work, posting on Facebook and doing parties and just being a leader to your team. Anybody can do this, and that's what I tell everybody. I'm from Grover, North Carolina. Well, I'm from Kingstown, but I started this business in Grover. Grover has no stoplight. All right, you guys.
No grocery store.
No, yeah, no grocery store. There's like $10 generals.
Just one. It's just one.
No, you're right. The other one's in Patterson Springs. You're right. Okay, but it seems like they're right there on top of each other. But I mean, seriously, it's one of those things. Anybody can do this. You just have to have a little confidence. Okay. So that is the average ranks for distributors in the business, and then okay. So here's the last slide, and there's 2 choices, guys, all right? I know a lot of you guys came for the products and to be a little customer, and so with a little customer, you're going to save 40 to 45% on all your products. You're going to be able to manage all your orders through your own little website. You're going to get rewarded with product credit, which is that 10% back. You're going to get products when you want. So, if you, let's say tomorrow you say, I want to get some cleanse, you can hop right on order, and it'll come to your door, okay? And so next, Spirit's life enhancing results every day. A lot of our products, most of our products is something that you can't go get, out at GNC. And our products are 100% all natural. And so I know a lot of the products, whether it's at, Vitamin Shop or GNC, they say all natural. But our products, when I say all natural, that means that they are They have plant-based foods, okay? They have stuff that's edible, okay, in our products. So, for example, cauliflower, red pepper plant, broccoli. That's the kind of stuff that's in our products, okay? It's funny. I was at a party the other day, and this lady wanted to read the ingredients. And you know how they'll say all natural when they turn over, and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't pronounce any of this stuff. All of our stuff, for example, green tea leaf extract, white kidney bean extract, bitter melon fruit extract, bonda leaf extract. It's stuff that you can pronounce, okay? It's not something where you have to go like Google it to even find out what it means if you still don't really know what it means, all right? So that's what a little customer is. And then as a distributor, you're also going to save that discount. You're going to be able to manage your business with with our business accounts, our e-suites. You're going to get rewarded with free product because we like free products in here, right? You're going to earn party cash and commissions, and you're also going to earn good bonuses, all right? Good bonuses are those bonuses that I was talking about earlier, okay? So does anybody have any questions about the opportunity that I just went over? Man, I must be very thorough. You guys do not have any questions? Do what? So, all right, so no questions then. So pretty much what we're going to do, I'm actually, the distributors that want to stay around and ask questions, you guys are more than welcome. I have little customer forms up here. So if any of you guys want to go on and get started today to get the product shipped to your door so you can go on and start getting your own results, we've got some little customer forms up here. If you decide you want to be a distributor and join our team, I've also got forms for that too, okay? So if you guys decide you have any questions before you leave, then I'm happy to answer them, okay? So as far as the distributors in the room goes, does anybody have any questions? I know we've done some Zooms with some of the different teams, some of the different legs, but does anybody have any questions about, whether it's products, promoting, Facebook, social media, anything like that? Yeah.
Do you get off Instagram?
Katie does.
What did she ask?
Instagram.
I didn't hear the first part of
Do
it.
you get a lot of people from Instagram? Like, how do you?
That's where mostly all of my business partners and loyal customers come from. Any person that likes my pictures, I immediately message them. I check them out first, make sure they're from the countries that we ship to, and then I keep it real simple. I say, hey girl, or hey guy, thanks so much for the love on my post. Was you interested in the hair, skin, and nails? Almost every single one of them will either tell you, oh no thanks, you're welcome, no problem, or yes, I'm interested, and we'll talk from there. Anybody that is interested in the opportunity, or they like my opportunity post and they didn't say anything, I still message them as well and basically keep it same thing, keep it real short, simple, kind of compliment them and say, I just checked out your post. I had wanted to see who you were. I noticed that you liked a couple of my opportunity posts. You look like you'd be really good at this business without checking out your Instagram. Have you heard of It Works before? Keep it real simple, and they usually write back with that.
I'm actually going to plan a Zoom specifically for social media. Okay. Katie is very good at Instagram, whereas I'm better with Facebook. Okay. Most of my business has been going through Facebook. I have found some customers from Instagram, and Instagram is actually something that I'm kind of learning right now. And I have gotten better at it, but most people in the business have something that they're good at. So you have to kind of look at it like this. With Facebook is really your warm market. Okay. And what warm market is really the people that you know, maybe from your hometown or family, friends, whatever. That's your warm market. Instagram is completely your cold market, okay? So cold market being as most of the time, you don't know them, okay? I know, Katie, how many followers do you have?
40,000.
Yeah, she's got 40,000 followers on Instagram. Yeah, it's a lot. But you can ask her, like, it's taken her, it's not like I think I've got like over 8,500 followers, okay? So it just goes where social media in general is just something that you have to grow and something that you have to just be consistent on.
I have a question.
Do what now?
We got a question when we
Okay,
get done.
so if you're just consistent, then eventually social media will work for you. But like I said, I'll plan that and I'll post it on the team pages. And so you guys can hop on there and I'll actually show you on Facebook and stuff exactly how to work their social media. Okay.
All right, Angel wants to know, I have a question. What if someone is very interested in the opportunity, but once you message them about it, and then they never respond?
Okay. I have this happen a lot. It is not something, I think a lot of people think just because of the rank that I am, that they think, oh, somebody messages her and I bet she signs them right up. That's not always the case, okay? For me personally, when someone doesn't message me back, I still continue to follow up with them, okay? I don't blow their Facebook up every day, but I do try to follow with them about once a week or every 2 weeks, okay? And when I check in with them, I just kind of say, hey girl, you know, I know you were interested in the opportunity a few weeks ago. I just wanted to check in on you and see if you had any questions that I can answer for you, no pressure. Okay. You don't want to pressure your potentials because then they're not going to want to join. And for me in this business, it's one of those things where it's like take it or leave it. You know, I offer the opportunity in the little customer program to everyone because if I would have not been offered this opportunity, my family wouldn't be where we're at now. So it's one of those things when you're kind of wondering if you need to offer the opportunity, always offer the opportunity. The only thing I can say to you is no. And no is not a bad word. Because they're not saying no to you, they're saying no to the product. And that doesn't mean just because they say no, it doesn't mean no forever, just no right now, okay? Because I've had numerous people that have joined me in the business, and, you know, it took a while. I've had people it took 2 or 3 years to sign up, and that's okay. You just have to maintain that relationship and keep talking to them, and eventually they'll sign. Was that what you wanted to?
I'm waiting for her to make sure we answer
Yeah,
it
so if
quickly.
people don't, you know, answer your messages or whatever, then just keep following up. I mean, you know me, I follow up till you tell me to quit following up. You know, I mean that's how I am because you know those people don't pay my bills. I mean, at the end of the day, I just keep following up and creating that relationship, and eventually they either join me or they keep watching my journey, and so that's okay. All right, so come on, guys, don't be bashful. I know.
I got one.
Okay.
The wow wipes. I had a customer ask me about those. Can they put their makeup on after they use them?
Okay, the Wow's a cream. They're cream. And so I personally, when I do mine, I dab, less is more with Wow, okay? So I just dab a little bit up underneath there, and then I put my makeup on over top of that, okay? Yeah, I always put my makeup on. Yeah, because you know how it is when you put something wet on your face after you put makeup on. It just, you got to put makeup on again, kind of. So yeah, just let them know that sometimes they'll get that white residue up underneath their face, and so they can just dab it a little bit with like a damp washcloth, and then put that makeup right on top of it, and it'll be fine. Somebody back there had a question.
You may not know this, but do you know about the product Plexus and what is the difference?
I don't know a whole lot about Plexus. I've recruited quite a few distributors. This is one thing I do know. I know it works at $780-something million in sales, and they have like $100 million in sales. That's one of the big things I know. But I know that as far as like the natural aspect, am I right? They claim to be natural. Okay, and so if you look at from just looking at the back of their products and looking at the back of ours, like I was talking about earlier. You can't really a lot of the wording on there is like very, very long, and you really are like, what is that? Whereas ours, you know what broccoli is, you know what cauliflower is. So it's one of those things where we can prove that ours is 100% all natural, and we don't have those crazy words. So, but like I said, as far as anything else goes, I don't really know. I'm not one of those that compare products. That's just kind of not me. But if you really, really want to know, we do have a doctor on our team, and he knows like everything.
Well, I just bought it.
Oh, okay. Well, girlfriend, you should have came to this before that. Yeah, and a lot of people, everybody, make sure you're educating your clients on that, because a lot of people, they do think that they are just wraps. They do think that we are just wraps, and and so it is one of those things where we, like I tell everybody, I'm not a doctor, okay? Like I told you guys earlier, I'm still in school. And so it's one of those things where I'm going to have clients that ask me questions that I'm not going to know, because, I had somebody the other day ask me what type of probiotic was in our greens. And I'm like, I don't understand. I mean, I'm not. I'm not. I don't have a PhD
and they don't want us to be like that.
Yeah, and they don't want us to be like that, because I want to be able to tell you guys the gist of our products, okay? I want to tell you that greens gives you 8 fruits and vegetables. I want to tell you that the ThermoFit is going to help, curb your appetite, help your metabolism. That's the kind of stuff, the only really things you need to know about our products. A lot of people get in this business and they feel like they have to be a doctor, or they feel like they have to know everything, and you don't, okay? That's what Dr. Stan and the doctors on the team are there for. So if your clients have any questions that you don't know, that we can go and say, okay, I don't know the answer to this. Can you tell me so I can get back to my client?
Do they tax you or are you in charge of your taxes?
You are in charge of your taxes. And mind
Everything's
you,
a write-off.
yeah, most everything's a write-off. I'm like a tax expert, seriously. And not really. Well, I've got to be a tax expert because in this business, like, you know, you really have to manage. It's one thing when I get my taxes, of course, the first thing that comes out is my tithes. And the second thing is that, you know, I take my taxes out. We kind of do it backwards. We do our tithes first and our taxes. So just helps you give back a little more. So it's one of those things where you do want to take your taxes out. I personally take 30% of taxes out of my checks. So depending on what my check is every month, I take that 30% out. But everything is a tax write-off. For example, we took our whole family, including my mom and my sister, to Disney World in February. We paid for everything, and it was a tax write-off. Okay. Your cell phone bills. So if you have Verizon bill, AT&T, whatever, all that's a tax write-off. The diamonds. Oh, okay. Hey, Liz.
Hey. She had a question.
Yeah, sure.
She's driving over.
Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, and I'm gonna finish this tax topic, and then I'll answer your question. All right? Okay. So, like with for example, like I'm renting a big. Well, I haven't told you about this, but I'm renting a big cabin for like the diamonds and above up in the mountains in September. September, October. So anybody that's diamond is gonna get to come up there, and I'm gonna like treat everybody to like all kinds of cool stuff. So it's one of those things where like even when I do that type stuff, it's all of that's a tax write-off. If you guys go out to dinner at Ruby Tuesdays tonight with your family, it's a tax write-off. We rented a big cruise ship for our team when we went to not a cruise ship, but a big yacht for our team. We went to conference. You know, we sold tickets that we still had to come out of pocket with some of that. That was a tax write-off. So pretty much everything you do is a tax write-off, including all your products. Okay? I did too. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk about it. Okay, question. Next question for Liz.
Liz, are you ready? You got your question?
Yeah, as for, I don't know if y'all can hear me.
I can hear you.
Have you closed the sales side with loyal customers? That's what someone just asked me through a text, so I thought maybe they're tuning in and you can answer it real quick.
Okay, so first off, when I am talking to loyal customers, you have to go in with the mindset ABC, all right? Always be closing, okay? And what that means is you have to always be trying to close that deal, okay? So for example, when I'm talking to somebody, let's say I'm following up with somebody and I'll say, you know, hey girl, I'm going to be putting in a couple of orders tonight. I know you told me last week you were interested in purchasing the Fat Fighters. Do you mind if you have about 5 minutes this evening, maybe around 9 o'clock, and I'll give you a call, and we're going to get your order in. So you're getting that 45% off discount, and you're getting those other awesome It Works loyal customer perks. Okay. So what I've done there is I have asked them a question. Okay. Because that's what you want to do is you want to ask them that question. You always want to end when you're talking to customers, you want to end with a question, okay? So that's what I'm doing there. Always be closing. So I'm asking that question and I'm saying, hey, I want to get your order in the system tonight if you're willing. Can I call you in 5 minutes or can I call you at 9 and let us go on and get that order into the system?
I like that answer.
Good. All right.
Okay, I'll call you after I'm done.
Okay. Any other questions from anybody? Sarah, I know, what was some of the, do you remember some of the questions we were going to go over? Hey, that's all right.
No. From the other night.
For the Zoom, you said that you had some questions about silent distributors or any of that?
Oh, yes.
All right, well, shoot at me.
Pick both of your brains
Okay.
on how to get the distributor sign, how to kind of explain it. Because we do have that $80. We do have the $20 each we do have like all these other things where
Trace,
and
I'm letting you
talk
as well if you have questions.
Okay. I'm learning that like I have built up some products at home that I don't have to or that I don't need them. So what I'll do is I'll just like delay my auto ship. Okay. But how do you explain that to everybody else?
First off, for me, anybody that knows me, who here signed as a distributor with me? Miranda, you signed as a distributor too with me, right? Miranda, you signed as a distributor too with me, right? Okay. First off, when I talk to customers, I understand some people have certain I completely understand it. And it's one of those things where, you know, the auto ship for me is always crucial, because let me tell you something. Any of you guys, when you hit those certain ranks in the company, if your whole team is not running auto ships and you lose a $20,000 bonus, are you going to be ticked?
Yeah.
Or you going to be mad?
Yeah.
You'll be real mad. Okay. I've had people on our team where they're, you know, the people that are going for those big bonuses, and they lose a bonus because their team's not running those auto ships and being a product of the product. Okay. And so you work out, I can tell. And so you have to, ain't that right? You've got to be a product of the product. You know, you can't sit here and say, you know, I'm selling this product, I'm a distributor for it works, but yet you don't take any of the products. So I make sure when I'm talking to my customers, I'm like, okay, I'm going to show you how to make money every single month to where you make enough to where you can pay for your auto shipment and still have a little bit left over. Okay. Does it always work out like that? No, it doesn't. But like Miranda, you've made some wrap cash. You've made a $100 bonus. She's got a commission check. She's newer to the business. So it's one of those things where that's when let's wrap and repeat is crucial, because you need to be out there selling those wraps, making that wrap cash, putting that wrap on people, so then they have that money to run their auto ship. Because like I said, I understand. I wish I had a picture, guys. I will post it on KM Wraps tonight. Do you know how much product I've got?
I might have a picture.
Sorry, guys. I've got so much product, but I'm okay with that, because even though I've got so much product, you know what I do every month? I run my auto shipment, because it's the law. Simple as that. It's a law. Because if you talk to anybody that is my rank in the company that's making good money, you know, when I first got in this business and I was broke, you know what I still did? I hustled and I ran that auto ship. Okay? Simple as that. I got out there, I messaged everybody on my Facebook, and I was like, girl, let me come wrap you today. I'll give you $5 off. Okay? So we did that. That's what I did. I got out there and I busted my butt. So that's what I tell people, you know, I understand if things come up, but it's one of those things where I want to show you, we want to have that debut party for you. We want to sell those wraps, and we want to make sure that have that money come in your pocket so you can run that auto shipment. Okay? Just because, like I said later, what ends up happening is, you know, for me and, you know, for Katie too, a lot of us, I don't care if you got 150 in volume. I don't care if you got 1,000 in volume. The auto ship still needs to be on. Simple as that. And yeah, Jessica, she's a emerald now. She's about to go diamond. Her sister that just called, she's a diamond. About to go double diamond. And, you know, Katie and her team, you know, she's about to go double diamond. And so it's one of those things where they'll tell you that auto ship needs to be on, because my mom was a hairstylist. Okay. Do you know how much between my mom's rent, or not my mom's rent because she owned her own salon, but between her having to purchase products and stuff and utilities and all that, you know how much she put into her business a month? It's a lot. So $100 a month is nothing compared to $600, $700, $800 a month. But that's just kind of a rule of thumb. Like I said, you know, we want to continue having those parties. That's why that debut party is so crucial. Selling those wraps, getting those wraps on people. And so normally, if they can do that, normally they can run their auto ship, unless it's just like a really, really bad situation, or like, you know, a situation where, you know, they're having a harder time. And that's okay, because I still want those people to come and work the business and, you know, be able to run that auto shipment. Okay.
How do you approach people? Like, for instance, I approached one girl that she said she was looking for a job, didn't want to pay for daycare, you're paying for, you're working to pay, pretty much. And I totally understand that, because I'm in the same boat. So I messaged her about it, and she's like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm not working for any company like that. And I was like, okay, I just wanted to reach out to you, but how do you know who to reach out to as far as that goes? And how do you reach out to those people without selling it?
Okay, I don't want to say, and that's when you don't, you don't want to reach out to people you're not creating a relationship with, okay? Because first off, that's what we call spamming, okay? When you guys get messages from people trying to sell you stuff, like, let me tell you what happened to me yesterday. I got added to a unique group. I love Unique. I got the awesome bar. I like Unique, all right? Yeah, I got added to that group 5 times within 15 minutes, and I kept taking my stuff out. I would take it off. She did not like what I had to say, okay? Because, you know, that's my thing is, I'm not going to push my business on people like that. I will offer it to you guys, and I will offer it to people, but I'm going to build that relationship first. You know, I'm going to make sure that I'm liking their pictures. I'm going to make sure that I'm commenting. I'm going to make sure that I'm sending them messages. I want to make sure that that relationship is being built. Because if you were just randomly sending out messages to people, what's going to happen is they're going to get mad, they're going to unfriend you, and then they're going to say you're spamming. So what I do is I message people that like my Facebook post, okay? that like my post about the business, that like my post about the products. When people like my post, then I send them a message and say, hey girl, thanks for the love of my post. I saw that you were interested in the business opportunity. Normally what I do is I will go back and look at her Facebook, and if she seems like somebody that would be amazing on my team, I would say, your Facebook is awesome. I can tell you have a great personality. You would really do good at this business. Do you have about 15 minutes to meet with me so I can just kind of tell you a little bit about the business? Okay, that's what I do. I don't push it on anybody because I don't sell. I'm not a salesperson. I'm not. I share. That's what I do. Okay, I'm going to share this business and the products with you, just like I'm going to share with you that I love going to eat at the Cheesecake Factory, and my favorite thing to eat is the Louisiana chicken pasta. Okay, I'm going to share this business with you, just like I share that. And that's what you have to understand. This business is a sharing business. Okay, not everybody's going to want what we have, and that's completely fine. I'm okay with that because the more no's I get, that leads me closer to those yeses. Okay, so you're really never going to know who to message. It's just one of those things where when you're creating that relationship on Facebook and Instagram, eventually it's gonna pop in your mind and be like, man, they'd be awesome in this business. Or you might have what we call a dream team. You might have people, okay, for you distributors in here, sit here and can you think of 5 people that you think would be awesome at this business? Like, can you think of 5 people that you think would be good at the business? Okay, maybe they know a lot of people, maybe they're just a hustler, maybe they, live a healthy lifestyle, so you think they would be good to, be good at the business, whatever it is. Think of 5 people and message those 5 people and say, you know what, I know this is totally random, but I was thinking about you, I'm putting together my dream team for my business, and I know you would be amazing at this business. Do you have that 15 minutes to sit down with me? I'll let you sample a couple of our products. So, I'll take, a Wow and a green stew and let them sample that, and I'll tell them about the business. And like I said, a lot of times, most of my clients, anybody that's been to a party with me, knows that my closing rate is about 99%. I can get most everybody that I talk to either join our team or start on the products.
Now, how do you do that? I have one in Arizona, one in Ohio, and one up in Roanoke Rapids that I think would be good at that. How do you do that? From 3,000 miles away, from 15
Oh, that's
miles
okay.
away,
Let me tell you this. I've got 1,600 distributors on our team. We got some in Australia, Canada, New Zealand, California, and we all work together. Zoom is great for that. 3-way calls are great for that. There are also one team, one mission, like the ones I host here. There are one team, one missions all over the United States. So if you've got somebody that signs up in Arizona, I'm actually going out to Arizona next month. So it's one of those things where a lot of times, if we got a big team there and they're starting, let's say they sign up and they're just kicking it out there, I'll go out there and we'll train their team. Now, next month, I'm going to an It Works out there, which is kind of like a lot of social media training, party training, all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to that out there. So it's one of those things where I don't care where you're at. That's what Facebook's for. That's what Zoom is for. That's what 3-way calls are for. We can find ways to connect to get them trained. We can also do virtual online parties for their day.
This kind of goes along with what she's asking. You probably already answered it. She said, how do you know when is a good time to bring up the opportunity after building the relationship?
Really, it's just, honestly, I get asked that all the time, and it's really just something that you know. If you're still questioning yourself about whether to offer the opportunity to somebody, then more than likely that relationship is not being built, and it's not strong enough for you to offer it. Okay? So I've got a girl that I actually just randomly sent her a friend request to. It's my dad's mom's daughter. Sent her a friend request, and I built that relationship with her. We talked about play dates and all that. And then when we're talking about our kids playing together, then that's pretty legitimate that I can offer it to her. And I offered it to her, and she was so interested. And you know what? She sounds unique, and she's not doing anything. And so that's okay. You know what I did? I purchased my products from her. You know why I do that? Because when that business don't work out with her, she's gonna come right on back to me. Okay? But I supported her business. I had always wanted to try that kind of stuff. I wanted to try the mascara, and I was in love with it. We'll never sell it, but like I said, it's cool products. So it's one of those things where you create that relationship. That's what this business is. This is relationship business. This is not, hey girl, let me get your money. I want to make a quick buck. That's not what this is. Okay, this is a relationship business. So the more relationships that you're creating with your potentials, with your Facebook friends, that's how your business is going to succeed. And that's how my business has succeeded, because I like to talk. right, guys? Can't you tell? I like to talk, all right? So that's what I do. I talk to people. I go out and about. I go to a party. I go to, wherever I go. What was that? I was out the other week. Oh, I was in Dillard's. I host One Team, One Missions here. We had about 250, 300 people here about a month ago. I went to buy some green shoes to be on stage. You're on stage, you got to have some nice shoes. So I went to buy some shoes. And I said, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. These match my business. These are the same colors that my business has. And she said, well, girl, what's your business? What did that do right there?
Boom, opened up a big opportunity.
Exactly.
Yeah, like, tell her about it works.
Exactly.
You
It
go,
opened up.
girl.
Exactly. It opened up just because I said, oh, that's my business colors. She's like, well, what do you do? You know what I did? Girl, let's connect on Facebook. Do you know what she's doing? She hadn't signed yet, but that's okay. Because she's watching my journey. She's watching these bonuses. She's going to watch me be a millionaire in this business one day. And your clients are watching you do the same thing. And so if you
Even if they're not right back.
Even if they're not writing back. This is a funny story. Last week at our team meeting on Monday, right before everybody shut up, had a girl message me about the opportunity. She's never liked a business post. She's never talked. I know her fiance, but she's never talked to me about it. He's never talked to me about it. They've never liked a post on Facebook. But she said, you know what? I've been watching you, but I didn't know it. So that's what I'm saying is I don't care if people are liking your Facebook statuses or not. People are out there watching you. They're sitting at their computers and they're watching you. They're watching to see if Brittany Austin will give up. They're watching to see if Jessica or Katie or Sarah or whoever, they're watching to see if you guys are going to quit. Because they're waiting for you to quit. After what everybody said, they're waiting for you to quit. Because they don't know if it's a scam or not. And so that's what I tell everybody. You know what? If it takes you 10 years to make $500,000 a year, is it worth it? You dang right it's worth it. Okay. Sarah, did you have any more questions? Does that do you kind of understand where I'm coming from? A lot of people say, well, girl, give me all your tips signing up distributors. And what I want everybody to understand is I don't have any scripts, what people call scripts. We have what we call templates. Because I can tell you guys what I say to my customers, but at the end of the day, it's not about a script. It's not about a template. It's about just creating that relationship and truly wanting to help people. Katie here, she bought her house out of foreclosure with this business. Other people are able to do stuff with their business. So that's the thing about this business, tell them your story. Tell them why you're in the business. And if you haven't made any money in this business yet, you know what you tell them? Well, you know what? The money that I'm starting to make or that I'm going to make with it works, it's going to pay off debt. It's going to pay to get my family a new car. It's going to take my kids to Disney World because they've never been there. Things like that. You know what? You don't have to have made bukus of money to tell your story. Because as long as you know that you're going to have a story and that you're going to get there, it's okay. Like Miranda, I know Miranda and I met. She had probably one of the biggest whys I had ever seen in my life because, she's tired of working jobs that, she really don't like. She wants to be able to provide for her kids. She don't want to have to check her bank account anymore. Who in here would like to not check their bank account? All right? Especially going to the grocery store. There's, you know what? I can remember going to the grocery store and seeing moms with their calculator out. Because what are they doing? They're budgeting because they can't, because they can't just afford to do things like that. So that's what you got to understand is that's the kind of people you need to offer this opportunity to. People that are struggling. People that, are having to use a calculator to budget. Because I'll be the first to say, I don't check my bank account when I go anywhere anymore. If we're making real big purchases, I do. But we used to do that. We used to check our bank account when we were going somewhere. So it's one of those things that anybody can do this, but you have to make sure that you're offering the opportunity to people. Because if not, you have to look out like this, all right? Would you guys like a Brittany Austin on your team? Okay, everybody should be like, yeah. Okay. I don't know.
I missed that
Ask my
question.
husband, I'm a little hard to handle, all right? Okay.
As long as the water goes.
I said, would everybody like a Brittany Austin on their team?
Yes.
Okay, that's what it's about. Think of it like this. Next time, be honest. Has anybody ever thought about blitzing somebody and then they put that car back in their pocket and they're like, oh, I ain't blitzing. Everybody done that? Okay. Exactly. You're like, man, did I really just do that? And you know what I've done before? I've went back in. I ain't kidding you. I have went back in and blitzed that person. And so what you got to understand is that person that you didn't blitz, that could be your Brittany Austin. Because it takes one person in this business to change your business. Okay? One person in this business that's a rock star to make you $2,000 a month as a diamond. Takes you 2 rock stars to bring in $6,000 a month. All right? 2 rock stars. Takes you, and what I mean, you got to have the people up underneath them. Takes you 3 rock stars to be a triple diamond and bring in $10,000 a month. And you need 4 rock stars to be a presidential diamond and bring in $200,000 a year. And you need 5 rock stars to get to the very top of this company to bring in $500,000 a year. Okay? So that's why it's so crucial. Like they say, ABB, always be blitzing. You need to, everywhere you go, you need to blitz. My husband and I are out to dinner. You know what we're going to do? We're going to get a blitz card. If I'm shopping, I'm going to get a blitz card. I'm going to find a way to talk about the opportunity. I'll even went as far as, I'll go in a store. Let's say I go in, I don't know, not Lily Pulitzer, because they got colors all over the place. Let's see, J. Crew, all right? And I'm like, I need, say I got a blitz card on me. I need a color. I need a shirt that's this color. I've done it. I've done it. Y'all might think it's cheesy, but I've done it. Hey, it works. That's what I'm saying. You think I'm kidding? I'm not. And I have done that before. So that's what you got to understand is there are ways to blitz. There are ways to get out there. You just have to, you know what Katie did one day? We went blitzing at Target.
Oh, God, don't tell this.
She asked people about control top pantyhose.
No, I was pregnant and needed, well, I really didn't need them. I just noticed that the lady was pregnant as well. And I needed, well, I didn't need, she was looking at the,
control top pantyhose.
They were not control top pantyhose. They were compression stockings.
Well, that's something I wouldn't wear.
So I just went up to her and said, do you know anything about this? And we talked a little bit. And then I said, oh, by the way, have you ever heard of this company? We got to talking, and she signed up, and she was probably one of my biggest orders I have ever got. It was like $600 worth of product.
Yeah.
So,
all because she talked about control top stockings or whatever we talking about. That's what I'm saying.
Compression stockings.
Compression stockings. I think control top pantyhose.
What is that? I never heard of that.
Control top pantyhose, girl. That just all this.
No, that's not what I was wanting. I was talking about legs. Like, to help the leg.
It was something that was controlling something. Whatever. I don't know. But that's what I'm saying, guys. Talk to them about anything, all right? You see the mom that's having a cute kid, talk to them with a cute kid. Give them a coupon, all right? It's so simple. That so many people think too much into this business. This is not a hard business. You can work it out and about anywhere, everywhere. If you're checking out, you know, wherever you're at, give them a coupon. You know what? They're offering you a service when you're at the grocery store. They're offering you a service. They're checking you out at the grocery store. The least you can do is offer them one. You think about it like that, and you are always blitzing everywhere you go, your business is going to grow. And you know what? When you're blitzing, say, you know what? I'm always offering some specials on Facebook. Let's connect. Hand them your cell phone. Get them, pull up Facebook. Let them put their number or their name in your phone and send a friend request, and then you can accept it. What's that done? First off, you got a way to contact them. Second, they're watching your It Works journey. So even if they don't sign up right now, they might sign up a year from now. Okay? That's easy stuff, right? You just got to get out of that comfort zone, okay? You got to quit telling yourself, I can't do it, and you just got to get out there and do it. My husband and I are complete opposites. My husband would never, ever, ever, ever blitz anybody. He wouldn't. He's shy. Me, on the other hand, I don't care. So it's one of those things where, you know what, if you are shy, then, you know, it's kind of something where you just have to get out of your comfort zone. But what my husband does is my husband goes to the gym, and so my husband will talk to the men in the gym. Because that's what he's comfortable with. He's comfortable talking to the men in the gym. But now when he talks to the men in the gym, does he approach them about the rap? No. Okay? He approaches them about the energy or the new you or thing like that. So that's what I'm saying is, you know, you don't have to always leave with the rap. The rap's on the coupon. But if you know somebody's kind of looking for something else, then you can approach them about something else too. Okay? Sarah, do you have any more questions about signing or anything like that? You can message me if you forget. But that's what I want everybody to understand. Like I said, when people say, well, how do you sign distributors? It's really just about that relationship and being consistent. Consistency is going to grow your business more than anything. Because what happens is, all right, let's say Jessica, let's say she blew Facebook up for like the first 6 months. Like she did amazing. All right, she was posting, she was using that 3-3 rule. She was just, you know, she was doing amazing. And then all of a sudden, where'd Jessica go? What happened to all the people that were watching her? They think she quit. They're like, oh, look what happened to her. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's one of those things where, you know what, you quit posting, that's when that potential that's been watching you, because you've been planting that seed for a year, that's when they go sign up for somebody else. Always remember that. You think there are days I don't want to post on Facebook? I stay on Facebook. I don't stay on Facebook, but I'm on there a lot. So it's one of those things where there are days I don't want to post on Facebook, but you know what, I do. And if you work a full-time job like I used to, message me and ask me about Buffer. Okay, where you can schedule your posts throughout the day, so that it looks like you're still posting, but it's actually the computer system posting for you. On Sunday nights, you can sit down and you can schedule those posts, and then you know what? You'll have people blowing your Facebook up all day long.
And you can schedule it months and months.
And you can
months
schedule
out.
them for months and months out.
It's great if you have a backward schedule, or like I work full time, and yeah, I have weekends off, but I work second shift. So I go to work at 4:30. I'm not home until 3:30 in the morning. So I'm working 11-hour days. I honestly, if it wasn't for those apps helping me out, or like,
exactly.
or on my lunch break,
Well, you know,
bringing it in, you
well,
know.
I had a girl that I signed her not too long ago, and I told her, I was like, I noticed she was posting like crazy. And I was like, man, what is she doing? And I looked up in the corner and it said Buffer. I was like, oh yeah. So it's one of those things where you can post. You don't have to post 12 times a day. You don't. But you have to make sure you're incorporating those lifestyle posts, because if you're like me, when I walk into like Bullet Pulitzer or something, and I don't like people follow me around. Do you guys like someone following you around? I don't either. I'm like, leave me alone. If I need you, I'll get you. So it's one of those things where don't be constantly posting about about the business. So for example, I'm going to show you guys real quick before I keep you here all day long. So for example, some of my posts. Now I might incorporate it work and kind of say, well, thanks to it work and things like that. So for example, I posted that we were coming to this training here. If you guys are on Snapchat, I'm obsessed with the real Dr. Miami. He does plastic surgery. You need to watch him. Okay. So I posted that. So then I posted about the business, and that if anybody wanted to come, if we had any prospects, they could come to that. Then today I went out shopping and eating lunch with my mom and my daughter. So I posted a picture of her and I. That's what we call a lifestyle post. Okay. But you notice that I still hashtag Kay and Raps, and we own our time. Then this morning I posted a scripture. So it's one of those things where you don't just have to post, and you don't just want to post all day about.
Oh, you want us to see it?
Oh, you guys can't see it?
No.
Okay. All right. So, okay. I think my thing's awful small. You guys can see that, right? Okay. So I've got a scripture there this morning. I always say Happy Monday, Happy Tuesday, whatever. So I put a scripture there, and then, like I said, I have a picture of me and my daughter out this morning with my mom, and then I invited people to come here today. And then I posted that about Snapchat.
You should not have done that, because it shows what we were wanting.
I love Snapchat. Some of us in here like plastic surgery. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay?
Have you done the cool sculpting?
I have. Cool sculpting, actually, well, depending on what kind of plastic surgery, like some of it you don't want to get because it competes with our product, and it's expensive, right? Guys, it's expensive. Only some of that stuff is legit. Okay. All right. So then the other thing I posted was about the business 2 hours ago. So you don't have to just post, hey, buy my Fat Fighters, hey, buy my greenies, hey, join my team, okay? You don't have to post it all day. Kind of incorporate your life and what it works is doing for you into the business, okay? So then if you go down to like my posts from the last couple of days, I don't post a whole lot on Sundays just because it's kind of like, that's my day. But I posted like about the gift set.
We can go up to that thing. Mother's Day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's like a new gift set that we've got out. And then I posted about it works this month, paid out the highest commissions ever. And then, even with this post with my daughter, I incorporated like a little bit of those. Sundays aren't the only day that I get to hang out with her every day since I do work from home. And then I put, talking about going to church. And then I posted about my husband would move away from his not in a heartbeat. So, little things like that. I'm obsessed with like The Proposal, movies that I watch over and over. So, I mean, just little things like that. You don't have to always, you don't have to constantly be a salesman, all right, guys? Because that's going to turn people away from your Facebook more than anything. If they constantly see you posting about, buy this for me, they're probably going to unfriend you. Okay. All right, guys, any more questions for me? No? All right, so what I'm gonna do is, like I said, I'm gonna post, I'm gonna do a Zoom for social media so you guys can get on. Probably within the next, I don't know, couple of days, I'll see if I can figure out a date for that. And also, I'm gonna do another training here, probably sometime next month, maybe at the very beginning of May. And so I'll do a big training here where you guys, I'll go over parties, tips to, you know, closing at parties, social media, we'll go over events, pretty much anything that you can think of. And you guys can come with like a million questions and we'll get those answered and all that good stuff. Alrighty? All right, guys. Well, I appreciate y'all coming. If y'all have any questions before you leave, then like I said, just come up here and ask.
Let's go.
Bye, guys.